If you are really serious about leveling your software engineering journey or career, then you need to stick around, because in this video, I'm going to share with you the formula which will change your mind on how you view wealth in technology. Hi guys, and welcome to Tech Nuggets. My name is Prosper and I'm a software engineer. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you some insights that I got from a book called The Diary of a CEO, which was written by Stephen Bartlett. I bought this book some few months ago, and I managed to complete reading the whole book, I think a few weeks ago. Yeah. So in this book, he mentioned something that opened up my mind as a software engineer, and today I'm going to share those insights with you, right? So he mentioned something about 5 buckets that every individual must fill. So now, as software engineers, I'm going also to take those buckets and try to apply them to the world of software engineering, right? Because I believe if we follow and if we fulfill these buckets, we'll get somewhere, right? So let's get into it. So bucket number 1 is all about knowledge, right? We go to school, we learn, and after college, we then go out in the industry, start to apply for jobs and stuff, which is fine. But, many times we stop continuing to learn. So all what he was saying is that we need to continue learning, because if you take a look currently, everything is changing. A lot of things are changing. And if you don't go out there and learn more, you are going to be rigid at the end of the day, and AI will come and take away your job or replace whatever that you're doing. So we need to continue learning. We need to continue looking for new ways of doing things, right? And not only to learn things that you only apply where you are at the moment, but try as much to learn for the future. Try as much to consume information, content, which helps you to move from one place to another, right? So that's bucket number 1. So bucket number 2 is all about executing that knowledge that you have consumed into skills, right? You need to improve your skills. You need to start making use of your skill. We all have the one perfect skill, which is software development or writing code, which is fine. But I feel like as software engineers, we shouldn't just base our skills on technical stuff. We also need to improve or to start implementing the soft skills. If you don't have, then you need to reactivate bucket number 1, such that you start working on those soft skills, right? Then also you need to start getting your hands dirty. You need to start experimenting. Don't just watch tutorials, get content online, buy courses, and then at the end of the day, you don't apply those things that you have learned into coming up with something. So you need to apply now that knowledge into practical, right? Start building systems, start solving problems, right? I know it might be difficult if you're still a beginner and stuff, but like I always say, always look around yourself, right? In the area that you live currently, there are so many businesses, and just try to identify the challenges that they are facing and now apply that knowledge plus your skill to make a solution for them. That's how you start. So it's all about making use of your skill, getting your hands dirty. Don't be stuck in tutorial hell where you always, watch tutorials and you don't implement anything. Start building your portfolio, right? Then we move on to the bucket number 3. So bucket number 3 is all about network. I have an old friend of mine who once told me that, you know what, we can have all these skills, right? But one, if no one is using the systems that we are developing, if no one is talking about the solutions that we are putting out there, then we are probably wasting our skills, right? And that's when I realized, for you to go to another level in life, you need to be networking with people, right? So as engineers, we need to start attending conferences. We need to start attending hackathons. We need to start attending meetups. So we need to start attending those, right? So there's even online platforms where you can actually go on and connect with people. Talking about LinkedIn, we're talking about X. Don't just go on TikTok, on Facebook, and watch jokes and all that. Start connecting with people that add value into your life or into your journey, right? The more you connect with people, the more you get exposed to more stuff, the more opportunities start coming your way, right? So please, let's connect. If you are interested in knowing how systems are developed, how to come up with systems architects to design systems, even to come up with an agency and all that, I'm always there. We can connect on LinkedIn. I'll leave my link below. And if also you enjoy the content that I always give to people like on this platform, also don't forget to subscribe. So let's move on. Bucket number 4 is all about resources. If you watched my last video, I talked about starting with what you have, right? Many people neglect the power of their old tools, right? And these tools, remember, they took you from one point to where you are now. So I always say to my friends, your laptop is your gold mine, right? If you're a software engineer, your laptop is your gold mine. Start using the old tools that you have. At the same time, integrate or bring in new tools, AI tools that are being introduced every day, because these new tools that are coming up, they improve, they speed up our productivity as engineers, right? We used to write or to spend a day or many hours, trying to come up with an algorithm or to solve a problem. But these days, if you make use of Git Copilot, if you make use of ChatGPT, you probably solve that problem or understand that whatever bug that you're facing in no time. So start using the resources that you have and also integrate with the new resources, because it's gone are the days where we used to work hard, where like everyone is saying work hard. Now it's work smart, right? You work hard, you work smart, everything has changed. Life is simplified. So do that. Start using your resources and integrate with the new resources. Don't neglect your old tools. Also be someone who's open to change. There are new ideas coming up, new frameworks that can actually solve things better. So that's bucket number 4. Bucket number 5, it's all about reputation, right? So reputation, for me, I view it as something where if I'm doing something today, at least tomorrow or when I'm gone or when I change a company, people have to continue talking about me, not because of the bad stuff that I've done, but because of the good stuff that I've implemented, right? Always aim to maintain a good reputation. Start building your own brand, which speak volumes, on how you work, good work ethics and all those things. Because at some point you're going to change companies, and when you change a company, where the new company where you're going, those always say we need a reference. And if you open your books, do you think you will get a reference from your previous company? Well, I don't know, but all I'm saying is you need to have good relations with whoever you work with, and also a good reputation, right? So now when you speak about the branding, your personal branding, your portfolio, right? If you're producing quality work, quality will always speak for itself. So for instance, how do you then maintain this? You look for one client, right? Then this client, you make sure that you over deliver. All right. Now, by over delivering, I'm not saying you need to over engineer or what. Just make sure that you give them the best. Now, if you give them the best, it means the client will be happy, and when they're happy, obviously more clients will come to you, because they will continue talking about you, they'll continue talking about the work that you have done, right? So always make sure that you deliver quality. Then again, the other thing is you need to build an online presence. Go on platforms like LinkedIn, where you just share insights. You're creating your own online presence. People need to know what you do. People need to rely on you with whatever content that you're giving them. So maintain a good reputation. If you do this, then it means more opportunities will come your way, right? Then out of all this, right, you'll probably be asking yourself, Prosper, at what point will these buckets be full, right? So we live in a world where things continuously change. Hence, these buckets will never be full. But I would say aim to make them full at least 80% or 85% level, right? Because things will always change, right? But if you do that, I'm sure you will start seeing changes, and if you haven't started or probably doing some of the things that I've been saying, you need to aim to say, probably this month I'm going to be focusing on this. Then the following month, just set milestones where you focus on each bucket up until you get to a point where at least you're at 85 or 80. Then if you're a believer like me, you need also to pray, because I believe success is somehow spiritual, right? So you also need to fill your spiritual bucket. Don't forget that if you're a believer, if you're a Christian, right, you need to fill that bucket. So this is all that I had with me today. These are the lessons, just a quick view of the lessons that I've learned when I was reading this book. If you have enjoyed this information, if you have enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget also to connect with me on LinkedIn, where I share some tips as well every day when I get a chance. And also turn on your notification bell so that you won't miss any of the videos that I'll be publishing. And also, if you know someone who would probably want to benefit from this channel, please refer them and just encourage them to come view the videos and also subscribe. So with all this, I say, go out there, try to fill these buckets, try to solve this equation, such that your life will be improved, such that your software engineering journey will be easy for you. It will be also worth it at the end, where you start to earn more and get the respect that you deserve. So go out there, solve problems, create impactful solutions, and see you in the next one.